Hello YouTube, Triumphant Train 2002 signing on. Today's video is going to be on the birthday presents that I got for my birthday. Well, I've only got one toy today, as well as a pair of shoes and a toothbrush. Today. And I've got a very rare item, and it's going to be on the Fire Safety Fireman Sam talking plush. Now this, you may be knowing, is from the original series. This is the original. Yep, it's the original Fireman Sam. This is an extremely rare plush that I found on eBay. And we go down there, and here is the box. And there's the back for those of you who want to see it. And there's the info. Fireman Sam is the friendly firefighting hero next door. This classic children's character, along with the rest of the villagers of Pontypandy, continues to win the hearts of young children around the world. There's S4C, and there's the BBC logo, and the plush was made by a company called Cuddles Time. Your firefighting friend, educational toy that teaches kids. And I think there's the side. As seen on TV, and I took to you. Sorry, that's just the telephone downstairs. For ages 3 years old and up. And also says, press my buttons to hear me, which means the buttons on his tunic. And here's the detail. There's the Fireman Sam logo. And there's a picture of Sam. There's a picture of Sam in his fire engine, Jupiter. Oh, I nearly knocked it over. And the gimmick is, how you make him talk, is that you press the buttons on his chin, as it said in the box. Now, this will drop your jaws down. It'll be the crown jewel. The moment you've all been waiting for, YouTubers, and those who've never had it before. So, ready everyone? Go!
Don't leave toys by the fire. Too many plugs in one socket can cause fires. It's a lot more dangerous to play with matches. All press that connector. Remember now, fireworks are fun if you let grown-ups look after them.
Oh, fell.
Fire spreads very quickly.
And yep, most of the and yep, you guessed it, he was voiced by John Alderton. And they're just lines from the episodes, mostly from Safe with Sam. And the all present and correct line is from probably Wishing Well, I think. And you may remember my last video, which was my Fireman Sam voice impression. And as I said, there are more Fireman Sam character voice impressions on the way, and more voice impressions as well. Now, not only am I reviewing this Fireman Sam plush, and I've also got some Golden Bear items, some that I've never had before, and some in which I've already got. So that includes this interactive Percy that had 2 interactive Percys, and it had an interactive Thomas, and it reminded me of my first interactive Thomas, an interactive James, and an interactive Edward, and as well as there's also 2 standard Thomas, 2 push-along Thomas, a push-along Percy, a Henry tender, but, well, I'm going to get into a solution at some point. And we've already got Annie and Clarabelle. And now we have some characters that I've never had in this range before, such as Toby, the tram engine. The first time that I've had the Golden Bear model of Toby. It may not look accurate. It looks really good. Big match. A true asset to my collection. And there's also his faithful coach, Henrietta. And not only I never had before, I also got Cranky, the crane. If you press this red thing, he squeaks. He has a magnetic hook. Sorry, that's just my foot. Because you can turn him around. I'm holding him down while I turn him around. And you can lower him so he can be real short. Which is a bit insane. More like the Ertl Cranky model, which I've never had for the right reason. I think for Ertls, for those of you who are Ertl, I suggest you'd use the Bachmann Cranky. And we've also got some low loaders. I think one of them came with Cranky. And we've also got, that I've never had before, the Troublesome Trucks. Well, we got two each with the same face. Two with like a giggling face. And two with a chuckling. And two with chuckling faces. And at some point I'd be wondering, I was thinking of maybe I would turn this Percy, I could either keep it as is, or turn it into a Golden Bear Ivor the Engine. Because I thought of that, because Golden Bear did Clangers and Bagpuss, which were two cartoons by Small Films, same studio as Ivor the Engine, and I thought I'd get Ivor the Engine to that universe, like I would reuse Percy for Ivor, maybe. And I think one of the low loaders would be Bluebell's Flatbed. Oh, and I've also forgot to mention that up on my sideboard, we have got two figurines. Sir Topham Hatt, the Fat Controller, Sir Topham Hatt. You can turn his head. I believe that'll be my closest. Yeah, but I mainly use the Mega Bloks Fat Controller figure. We can even move his feet. And we have a railwayman. Like, you could say it's the station master or an engine driver. Or you could say it's Mr. Conductor. For you Americans that have known Thomas from Shining Time Station, you can call this guy Mr. Conductor. Well, you might as well have to give him a beard if you want to base him off Ringo Starr or George Carlin. And not only you can move the heads and feet, unlike Stuntman, you can move his arms. Well, that's all I have to say, everyone. This is Triumphant Train 2002, signing off.